Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Boobless, and look at all the beautiful butterflies. Now last week we made these tier 2 butterfly farms, and you notice that there's a whole lot of the golden ones. Okay, so while I was farming up this one right here, while I was farming up these Serena larvae, I found actually golden butterfly larvae while doing that as well. Quite a few of them, as you can tell here. In fact, if you look at all the ones over there, those are also golden over there. And then you look over here, there's more golden ones. There's really only, I think, 3 spots that I can swap out and put golden ones in for the Serena larva instead. So, as a result, I have a whole lot of these Serena larvae that I don't really know what to do with. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, what can you actually do with these things? Like, I mean, I guess I could make more butterfly farms and throw them in there. I mean, that would help out the terraforming and stuff. And then I was like, I'll worry about that later. And I stashed them in a chest, and I went back to my main base. And I looked at my list of all the thousands of material that I need to gather for all these hundreds of rockets I'm looking to launch. And I thought, wait a second, wait. Time out. Let me check something. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So the Serena larva that I've been finding, I can break down in the recycling machine to get these 3 ingredients. The middle one, mutagen tier 2, is something that I really, really need. That's one of the main things that I need. I need 100 of those things. So that means that I could either farm up, what goes into mutagen tier 2? I have to make mutagen first, so it's like 300 bottles of water. What's my list say? 300 bottles of water, 300 algae, 100 methane, 100 sulfur, 100 common larvae, and 100 honey, just to make 100 tier 2 mutagen. Or, and hear me out, or I could just spend the rest of my life looking for larvae out in the by the Golden Ruins. If I get 100 of these things, then I can just break them down in the recycling machine one at a time and I'd have my mutagen that way. I wouldn't have to collect anything. So, after thinking about that, that's exactly what I did. Look at all these things. I went out there and I started farming that area and just looking around. I already broke one down just to see if I could do it, but I have 3 chests full of this mutagen right now. So that should be 100. Actually, I think that's a little bit more than 100. What does that come out to? 105, actually. So I got 105 tier 2 mutagen that I can get by breaking these things down. So if I take one of these things out, go over to the recycling machine, drop it in there, press the red button, it just shoots the stuff out the backside of it here. I got a larva I don't really care about anymore, and I got some fertilizer, which might come in handy later on. But most importantly, I got the mutagen tier 2 from that. Now, I can go ahead and just squirt that back in there. I'm going to do that to all of these things. I'm going to have to get a shredder over here to get rid of the rare larva, because, I mean, that's full, and I don't need them. So I'm going to have to shred those things. As far as the fertilizer, I'll have to store that someplace, I'm thinking. I don't know, I'll find a home for it. There's just so much stuff that I have. And then about that, there's another thing I need, though, and that is that I need regular mutagen as well, and bacteria samples. Now, bacteria samples, not too difficult to make. 3 water, 3 algae. I can easily get that stuff. I'm not worried about that one. But then when you're talking about mutagen, then you're talking about dealing with adding not only the bacteria sample, but adding methane and sulfur as well. And although I'm pretty sure I have that, it's going to be a real pain to make all those things. So we have these chests over here called mutagen, and they are filled to the brim with Serena larva also. I'm going to break all these down too, and then break down the tier 2 mutagen in here as well. And that should give me regular mutagen. That's how I'm going to get the mutagen. I'm not going to sit here and dig through thousands of supplies to try to craft all these things. But I will do that in the next, or in between episodes for sure. Oh, by the way, by replacing all those things with golden butterfly, oh my god, that's definitely a pulsar meteor. Holy cow. They're so noisy. And boom, I think they just hit the warehouse of everything. I don't need any of that though, so I'm just going to ignore it. Okay, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that massive and incredibly loud meteor, the insect level at the moment is 662,000. Okay, that's up there. That's just by swapping them. I think we gained like 100 and some thousand just by swapping the blue bugs with the gold bugs. So yeah, big boost up. We are at 0.51%. We are over half of a percentage point to the fish stage. Go us, high five. We did it, people. We're not even close to getting the fish yet, but we're working on it. We're getting there. Okay, that's coming. Okay, so in today's episode, though, speaking of that, let's check pressure right here. Now, pressure has been chilling. Now, it's changed a little bit since I've added drills and whatnot. It used to be at 2.2 million. Now it's at 2.5 million. That's not a big jump, though. So we're going to work on increasing that today because if you look at the recipe for the Tier 5 drill, it is, bam, right there. 2 super alloy rods and 1 osmium rod for one of these things, okay? I can make so many of these, it's stupid. However, I just now looking at this thing, it takes 375, almost 376 energy just to make one of these things. Let's just go take a little peek at something real quick. Let's go take a little peek at this right here. Okay, so I have 74,000, almost 75,000 energy, so I can probably put down a few of these things without completely running out of power. But I might have to take some time in between episodes also placing more of those nuclear fusion generators, because they're going to probably be my saving grace. I also really need to get this bug out of my inventory, so I'm just going to put him in there and then press the button and send him on to his fairy tale land. Be gone, bug. I'm also still collecting the tree bark. There's something I need to keep up on. I've been doing it. I got this one. Well, now that I collected that, I got that one locker completely full, that completely full. It's onto this locker. I have to fill that one up, and then I'll have enough to do the launch. Ooh, the 400 rocket launch. That's going to be a huge, huge event. Don't miss that episode when that comes out. Yeah, it looks like that meteor hit the warehouse of everything. I don't really need any of this pulsar, actually. I mean, I'll grab it since it's here, but I'm not going to exactly search for it because I don't really need it. I don't really need it. I can always just farm it up. All right, so if we're going to build a whole bunch of these things, I need a big area to put all of them. All these tier 5 drills got to go somewhere. Now, Sand Falls Fob here is home of the tier 4 drills. I could actually take all of these things down. But I mean, that's actually 2 million pressure that they're adding, you know. So I might just keep them. It would give me more room though to work. But what do these things do anyway? Okay, so these things do like 460 pressure and 25 heat. Okay, what do the new ones do? They do 200, almost 300 heat. So that's a big bump forward, and almost 4,000 pressure. What do these things do again? Oh, wow. Okay, so they're almost like 10 times better than one of these things. Okay. So, okay. Well, just out of curiosity, this is a very rough guesstimate. This is not exact numbers, but let's, actually, I think I have a thing here I can look at. I have on this planet right now, how many tier 4 drills? I have, 231 drills, so let's just say 230, just for simpler math. So 230, and they're about 4 times better. Or, no, 10 times better. 10 times better. Okay, so, and if 230 equals 2.2 million, or 2 million roughly, that means it's going to be, well, 10 times better than that. It'll be 20 million is what this will end up becoming if I do each one of these things. If I do 230 drills, never mind. Ignore all that. My math, I just lost my mind right there. That just hurt my head. I'm just going to put a bunch of them down and we'll see what happens. All right, but before we actually build all these things, we have to find a location. And there's only one location I can kind of think of. I need to swing by the everything mine here real quick because I got to pick up a super alloy rod. Shouldn't be a big issue. Look at that, I got one. That way I can build myself a teleporter at this new location because it's going to be a new spot because everywhere else we're going to grab some of that. I'm going to need a little bit of titanium also, which I think is this. Yeah. I need a couple pieces of that and then a piece of silicon also. Okay, we should be good. Now we can build ourselves a nice little place, but we're going to need a space. I could actually fill this area up with it, but I was kind of hoping to build more heaters one day here. I mean, this is a big open area, and then I wouldn't have to build the teleporter. That'd be kind of nice. But I need a large open area. What's on the other side of this place, actually? Could I put it over here? I mean, yeah. Yes, I absolutely could. I like this little snake-like dune thing that they got going on here where it kind of slithers through the sand. It's almost like there might be something underneath there. There's a lot of space over here, okay? That is better than what I thought. And then that's over where the Valley of the Flowers is. But yeah, there's a ton of space here. Okay, never mind. I just changed my mind. I was going to go build it over by the ring, but I think this will work a little bit better here. In fact, this snake-like structure right here will be a perfect place to put another teleporter so I can quickly and easily transport material out here. Now, it's actually not like that far of a walk because it's really that stuff over there I need to go grab, but it will save me some time. Alright, we're going to name this one Drill Heaven. Alright, I still have some left over here. Let's just run back to the main base real quick. Dump this iron off here, because any time I have any extra stuff, I just show up here and just kind of dump it off. That way I can slowly rebuild my iron stockpile. And we also might want to grab a bite to eat and get some water too, because I am going to be a thirsty individual while I'm out there in the desert. Thing still works fine even without all those beehives out front, you know, slowing down the game. They're off in that crater, remember. We don't have them around here anymore. Like everything I do here before I get going, I quickly check the tree bark because that is the essential resource I need for launching these hundreds of rockets. And I'm almost done collecting everything I need. I can only collect 6 at a time. That's the reason why it takes so long. Unless I want to make more, you know, tree labs there or biolabs. But nah, I'll be good. I'll be good. Just keep grabbing them as I go, and I'll eventually get there. I got other things I got to focus on anyway, like going and grabbing the supplies for all these drills now. Okay, so they are comprised completely out of rods, just aluminum super alloy rod and osmium rods. That's nifty because I got a bunch of these. Okay, so it's 2 to 1 ratio though. So 1, 2. What am I trying to do? Yeah, 20. We'll do 20 super alloy and 10 osmium rods here. Now I have a bunch saved up, but I am going to go through these things quickly, especially if I'm making a buttload of these drills. But, you know, that's all right. I'll just get more. I'll just farm up more. No problem. Okay, there we go. That should be 2 to 1 ratio. Let's get on over to... I just made the teleporter. Might as well use it. Let's just teleport on over to drill heaven, and then we will get to placing some of these things. All right, I guess this field to the left is where we'll go because this over there I can still fill up with a bunch of heaters if I want to. All right. How big is this thing? Oh, my God. Oh, place it quick. Oh my God. That thing is massive.
That's what she said.
Holy cow. Well, all right then. That's one. Oh, these things need some space. Oh my gosh. 2, 3, 4. We were at 2.8, 5. 6, 7. I can make a lot of these too. 8, 9, 10. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I'm gonna fill up this whole area all the way up to this dune here for sure. Okay, so I just gotta make sure I don't run out of power. So I think like 3 of these is about 1,000. So roughly, very simple math. Here I'm trying to do math again. We've already concluded in this episode alone that I can't actually do math. But if I have like 70-some thousand. So if I have like 70,000 like power, and then take 3, actually simple math. Let's see, everybody through here. I place what, 23 sets, right? Something like that. 23 sets of 3. So 23 times 3. So I can place what, 69 of these drills. Nice. All right, so that's a lot of drills I can place, and I just placed 10 of them, so I can do that. Oh, I'm gonna need to make more power. Let's see how many of these things I can make. Let's just make it stupid. If I need to, I will farm more resources. I am gonna need the osmium. Man, it's not loud out here. I'm gonna need the osmium rods for launching all those rockets, but I can always get more. I can always get more. I just want to see how stupid I can make this. Before I place any more, though, let's just go check the numbers real fast. I'm genuinely curious. All right, so it was at 2.8. It is now at 3.3. Ooh, okay, so that was 500,000 right there. We just added. Now remember, the pressure multiplier has 2 of them, and after doing super science study, 2,000 is not the actual multiplier. I think that is a lie. The developers lied. I think it's actually 20. I think it's 20%, boost basically. So I guess it'd be like 120% if you want to talk about like what the effect is. So you times whatever you have out there times 120%, and that's what you end up getting. But yeah, we can make this dumb. It's gonna go crazy once we launch the rockets, but we can place a lot of these drills and make this go stupid. Not to mention, actually, hold on. Not to mention the power level here. Yeah, 70,000 we have. The tier 10 of these drills takes about 3,700 power. Okay, so let's actually do the math a little bit simpler here. So if I have 70,000 power divided by the 37,000, we'll just say. That's only 18. Oh, times 10. So that's actually 189 drills I can place. Okay. I want to do it, but I want to do it, but I'm not sure if I have the resources for it. But we're gonna give it the good old college try. If I do place all of these drills, though, then I definitely won't have enough to do the launch. But I do record these things a little bit early, so I do have some time to farm up some more resources. So it's kind of like I should try it. I should probably do it. See how many of these things I can put down before I exhaust my resources. That's what the determining factor will be. Either I run out of power or I run out of materials. There's 10 more. Yeah, I'm surprised that this place isn't just cratering into the ground already with how much drilling's going on in this one location. It's kind of like the Sandfalls fob. That place should be like a crater, like down to the liquid part of the planet by this point. All right, without missing a beat, we are back. Let's grab some more supplies here. How much we got in here? That chest is completely empty. Let's grab all those. Actually, no, I only need about half of those. And then we just need some super alloy. Here? Yes. I'll just take everything. Easy to figure out. I'm gonna have like 5 extra, but whatever. I'm gonna need them here in a second anyway. More drills. More drills. Oh man, I hope the power stays on. Alright, so that's 30 of these bad boys. Man, oh man, this is crazy. I wonder if I can clock my head on these things. What happens if I walk in here? Do I die instantly? Nope, apparently not. They're really loud too, holy cow. Yeah, look at all these things. This is stupid. But stupid is how I roll, so we're going to be putting down even more of them. Just a slight increase to pressure here. Not too bad. Just a little bit. I have no idea if these things are lined up. They're so big I can't actually properly line these things up, so I'm just kind of putting them wherever. Alright, so that's 40 of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of drills. Remember, each one of these things was like 10 times, I think it was not quite, but basically 10 times more powerful than one of the tier 4 drills, which means that this is more like 400 of the tier 4 400 of the tier 4 drills just placed instantly, just like that. Let's go grab more. So this like snakes around right here a little bit, and I could probably fit 1 or 2 drills in here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I can squeeze a couple in here still. I actually lost count, not gonna lie. I don't remember how many I placed. I think it's like 50. Might be like 50. There's a lot of these drills here. That's nuts. I think I'm burned through about half my resources I've collected too, so maybe we should probably, just for safety's sake, because you know it's all about being safe here on Planet Boobless. Definitely haven't done anything sketchy or crazy. Let's go check to see what the power levels are at and what impact 50 drills. I think it's 50 drills I've done. We can also make sure that I'm saying the right number here. All right, first off, what is our power level at? Oh yeah, we've only used 15,000. Yeah, like 15,000 or so. What do we got for? Yeah, 50 tier 5 drills. They're not using the most amount of power more than anything else on the planet at the moment. So that's a new record. Beat out the other the tier 3 ore extractors that we have set up everywhere. The 58 of them. So it's draining 18,775 power, but we still have 55,800 left. So we can still put down double that, actually. We can easily put down double that. I think I was right with the 180 some that I can place. I don't think I have the resources for it, but that's how many it is. What did that do? So we were at 2.2 million. Now we are at 6.4 million. It's still my weakest stat. It's still my weakest stat. That is incredible. Actually, hold on, wait. What's the biomass at? The biomass is actually, oh no, the biomass is at 11 million. So yeah, no, it's still my weakest stat. So I gotta place more. I have to place more. I'm just not there yet. Grab some of this fine cooking before I head out there again. I'm probably gonna place, I don't know, what do you say, like another 50? Probably another 50 would make sense. I'm also kind of running out of room on this side of this like snake-like slope here, so I might have to impede a little bit on the heaters side here. Of course, the heaters have a whole lot of space that way anyway, so I don't think they'll mind. Bringing it right up to where they're at too. We're gonna try to fill up this area, this area as well. This is stupid. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be short of osmium rods, but I'll figure that out. I'll farm up more of it. It's not a big deal. I keep telling myself that, but I'm actually a little nervous about it. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I still have like quite a few lockers full of this stuff. I only need, I think, 100 of these things. So it's like 3 lockers worth. And I have 4, 5 lockers. Yeah, okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So these drills don't activate when you get farther away from them. They kind of just stop. So if you watch those ones spinning there, they just stop. Like the ones in the far distance right there, they just kind of said, nah, we're done. We're boycotting drilling for right now. I guess they're still working. It's just that for the sake of causing the game not to crash, I think that the developers probably just stop animating them at a distance. Alright, so let's put this one down here. We're just going to go down right behind the drills, or right behind the heaters here, and place a whole bunch more. Sorry if you guys are sensitive to light flickering, because this is like freaking out everywhere. Alright, let's start filling in this open area then. More drills. I've actually lost count as to how many of these things I put down, so we're just kind of going for it, and hopefully the power stays on. Well, looky here. We have some osmium dropping in. How about that? I really don't need this at all. So you guys can rain down wherever. Hey, osmium. You, osmium meteor, you want a big drill? You want a big drill? Hey? No? Alright. That's fine. I see how it is. Whoa, that one actually almost got me while I was over here. That one just planted right over here. That was crazy. Just placing some drills. Do you mind, Mother Nature? Do you mind? You know, another reason why I placed that teleporter on the snaky kind of dune in here so that I could find it. Because honestly, I don't know where I am right now. There it is. Okay, yeah. Just find the dune and you can find the way out of here. Alright, let's just head back home real quick, because I placed so many of them, I don't even know how many I put down. I honestly have no idea how many I actually placed. So, let's just go see what the pressure's at right now, and see what what it all comes down to here. What do we got? We're at 10.4 million? Yeah, 10.4 million for pressure. Alright, now we're cooking with some grease. We're getting somewhere. It's, now, heat is my lowest stat, so it looks like I gotta build some more heaters. We're at 0.52, so that's getting there. What are we looking at for, like, power available? We still have 37,000 power left. Power available. Oh, I did place exactly 50 more. That was totally on accident. I mean, I'll take it though. Having 100 drills, that's awesome. That might actually be all I placed right there, because I'm running out of space to place them. and also I need to save the resources for the rockets here pretty soon. But yeah, that definitely gives us a huge boost to pressure, like 5 times what we had when we started. So that's pretty awesome. We're crawling oh so closely to 3 TTI for the terraformation index. Let's go look at the final result though. The final piece of work that I did out there. Now you really can't see it, not especially in the sandstorm here, but you really can't see it from down here. I mean, it looks cool with all these things, but there's just drills everywhere. Hence why this place is called Drill Heaven. It's because there's just drills everywhere. But let's get up on top of this ridge way over here, maybe, and we'll look down and see what we got. Alright, now that that noisy sandstorm is finished, check it out. Alright, here we have 100 tier 5 drills, hard at work, doing their thing. We have our tower of heaters over there as well. I'm going to probably have to place more of them now, since that's now our weakest stat. Heat is our weakest stat. But I'm not going to worry too much about that, because those take iridium rods, and iridium rods I need to build rockets. I need 400 of them, actually, for what I plan on doing. But this is a huge accomplishment. This is like the new Sandfalls fob right here, where we have a ton of drills all over the place. They look like spiders. Spiders with spinning butts. But yeah, 100 of these things placed. That gave us a heck of a boost, that's for sure. I still have some room back here, like this little edge right here, because then we start getting into these hills right here, and that gets a little difficult to place them. So I got a little bit back here. I could probably place 15 more of them or so. Maybe, just guessing, 10, 15 or so. That's about it, though. Then I'm going to completely run out of room. I'm going to have to find a new big flat area. Remember how open and vast this place was? Yeah, it's completely filled now. Completely filled with drills. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to wrap this episode up here, though, because this has been tremendously useful for getting the terraformation index even farther along here. My goal of reaching the 5th stage is getting there. It's getting there, okay? It's getting close. So if you did enjoy it, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will see you guys next week with more Planet Crafter. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.